This is strictly for informational use only. I am not a doctor. This is only for informational purposes. Ovarian cysts, and why are they keeping me from conceiving? Having a cyst shouldn't affect your ability to get pregnant. Those cysts caused by endometriosis or a polycystic ovarian syndrome may make it difficult to conceive. Well, let's find out what is an endometriosis. This is making it hard for me to conceive. A common complication of endometriosis is the development of a cyst on your ovaries. This blood-filled growth is called an ovarian endometrioma or an endometrial cyst. Endometriomas can be as small as 1 millimeter or more than 8 centimeters across. The symptoms of a ovarian cyst may be the same as those of endometriosis. Now, we know that it's a cyst on my ovaries, but what causes this cyst? During a regular menstrual cycle, your blood sheds the lining of your uterus. This allows menstrual blood to flow from your uterus through the small opening in your cervix and out through your vagina. Endometriosis often occurs due to a process called retrograde menstruation. Now, let's find out what that is. Well, excuse me, right quick. Your immune system may not be getting rid of endometrial cells outside of the uterus like it should. Heavy bleeding or an abdominal structure of the uterus, cervix, or vagina cause too many endometrial cells to go up through the fallopian tubes and then into the belly. Might cause a little pain there too. This is called retrograde menstruation. Now, blood or lymph fluid may carry endometrial cells to other parts of the body, or the cells may be moved during surgery. Well, we don't want to get into all that. We want to find out what is lymph fluid. Since we just found out that our immune system might not be getting rid of the endometrial cells outside of the uterus, we want to find out what the lymph fluid is that's being carried by the endometrial cells to other parts. That's carrying the endometrial cells to other parts of the body. Let's find out what this lymph fluid is. All right. Lymph is the fluid that circulates throughout the lymphatic system. The lymph is formed when the interstitial fluid is collected through the lymph capillaries. All right. We see that the lymph is a fluid that circulates throughout the lymphatic system. Let's find out what the interstitial fluid really is. Interstitial fluid or tissue is a solution that bathes and surrounds the tissue cells of multicellular animals. It is the main component of the extracellular fluid, which also includes plasma or transcellular fluid. So, okay, that's what interstitial fluid is. It is a tissue fluid and extracellular fluid. All right, lymph is considered to be extracellular fluid until it enters the lymphatic vessels, where it is then considered to be lymph. The lymphatic system returns protein and excess interstitial fluid to the circulation. So now you got extra excess interstitial fluid in your circulation. You hear me? You hear right here, the lymphatic system returns protein and excess interstitial fluid in the circulation of the lymphatic system. So what is that? That's mucus. You hear me? That is mucus. That's all it is in your lymphatic system. Okay, let's see what the lymphatic system is. The lymphatic system has interrelated functions. It is responsible for the removal of interstitial fluid from tissues. It also, it absorbs and transports fatty acids and fats as shell from the digestive system. It transports white blood cells to and from the lymph nodes into the bones. When you're having all this extra intercellular fluid in your lymphatic system, that's what is keeping you from what? Conceiving. That's what keep you from conceiving. That's what the endometriosis is. That's what the endometriosis is. It is extra fluids inside of your lymphatic system. So you want to get those mucus up out of your lymphatic system because of what you've been eating. That's what happened. You've been eating the wrong thing, and you got mucus that is harming you in your lymphatic system. You hear me? So that's just one angle. What is polycystic ovarian syndrome? Let's see. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is an illness characterized by irregular or no period acne, obesity, and excessive hair growth. Women with PCOS are at higher risk of obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. But it says right here too, the cause of polycystic ovary syndrome isn't well understood, but many involve a combination of genetic and environmental factors. Well, we know you could have a mutation of the cell, right? And we know that environmental factors can be inside of the blood or inside of the body. So, symptoms include menstrual irregularities, right? Irregularity, excess hair growth, acne, and obesity. Treatments include birth control pills to regularize periods, right? A medication called metformin to prevent diabetes. Well, you can prevent diabetes by changing your diet. You hear me? That's all you have to do. Change your diet to green leafy vegetables and get that iron pumping through your blood. Okay? Statins, a controlled high cholesterol, to control high cholesterol. Well, where cholesterol come from? Meat. Huh? What you eat. That's where cholesterol come from. So when you change up your diet to green leafy vegetables, it'll take that high cholesterol away. Hormones to increase fertility. Well, you know, when you got a hormone imbalancement, that comes from when you are eating too much glucose. And the pancreas is producing insulin to combat the glucose. You see? So when you got too much glucose and too much, aka sugar, aka acid, it's going to cause inflammation. Huh? So the reason why this is being inflamed is because you are eating the wrong things. So you got to change up what you eat to get rid of that polycystic ovarian syndrome, so you can have children again. You see? So, okay, what causes that? All right. Higher than normal androgen levels in women can prevent the ovaries from releasing any eggs. That's ovulation during each menstrual cycle. It can cause extra hair growth and acne. 2 signs of PCOS: high levels of insulin. Insulin is a hormone that controls how the food you eat is changed into energy. So there you go, y'all. There you go, sister. You got the pancreas producing insulin, to combat the foods that you eating. So it's producing it on a high level, which is making this inflammate over here. You hear me? Giving you polycystic ovarian syndrome. You hear me? So you have to change up your diet, the food that you eat, so you can get rid of this polycystic ovarian syndrome, this ovarian cyst that's on your ovaries. All right, so you can have children again. You hear what I'm saying? So you got too much mucus in your lymphatic system. You hear me? Due to being fed there by the blood. You hear me? And then you got too much sugar and acid that's here in the area where the pancreas is producing so much insulin, throwing off your hormones. So you need to change that up so you can have children again. And it'll get rid of the inflammation. That's all it is. You inflammate it from what you eat. That's all, sister. So change up what you eat, and then that'll go back normal. All right? Then you'll be able to conceive children. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. Any questions? Comment on it. I see you, Chiba. I see you, Jamie. What's up with it, Donna? Much love to y'all, man. Much love to y'all. I appreciate it. Hey, look, God bless y'all. Anything y'all want to know or concerned about, I'll be glad to comment on it and get back at your boy. Be alkaline. Peace.